Getting file and folder properties. To get file and folder properties, you right-click on the file or folder, select properties. This displays details like size, location, and date. The date the file or folder was created. And this is how you create file and folders. This is how you get the file or folder properties. How you can get files and folder properties. For example, the folder that we created here. On this folder, this one, on this folder, you right click on it. Right click down here, down this table, we have the properties. You click, that is, you use the leftmost button. There you can find the file type. It is written there, the name of the file, the location, the size of that file, the size on the disk, what it contains. It is the number of files and the number of folders, the date it was created, all that. Those are the properties of that folder. If you want to find the properties of a file, we have a file here. This is a file. We want to get the properties of this file. You right click on it. Down there we have properties. Then these are the details about that file. And that is how you get the properties, file properties of a file or a folder. We continue. We have looked at getting folder and file properties. That is how we go about it. We go now to renaming files or folders. How you can rename a file or folder. 1. Right click on the file or folder, select rename, then you enter the name of your file. And this is how you go about that. This is how you rename the file or folder. We go to the file and folder that we created. We have a folder here. This folder, you right click on it, then down that table we have rename, the second from the last, rename. Then you can rename that file of yours. You can give it a name of your choice. You can give it a name. You just type the name. Maybe you can call it Peter. That folder has now been named Peter. Then you have a file here. To rename it, you right click down there, you go to rename. Then you can rename that folder. You can call it Word. That's a word file. So we have named a file and you have named a folder. We continue. That's how you rename files and folders. How can you delete file and folder? Sometimes you may be having so many files and folders on your desktop. There comes a time that you want to delete some of them. How can you go about it? This is a process. 1. Select the file or folder. Right click on the file or folder and click delete. Click delete from the table that appears. And this is how you delete a file or folder. To delete it, you minimize this one so that you can go to our desktop and get our files. Maybe you want to delete this folder that you created here and named it Peter. You right click on that folder. Down there you are going to find delete. You click on delete. Our folder has now been deleted. To delete a file folder, to delete this file document, you right click on it, then you go to delete. We have deleted a file and you have deleted a folder. We continue. That's how you delete files and folders. That is a process. Copying file or folders. How can you copy a file or a folder? Not what is inside the file itself or folder itself you can copy on a desktop. 1. You can copy by copy and paste method. This one, You right click on the file or folder you want to copy, select copy from the menu, then right click on blank area of the desktop, then you select paste from the menu. We are going to do copy and paste method to copy our files and folders. We are going to do that. We minimize this one. We go to our desktop. Here we have a file. This is an example of a folder. This is a folder, and you can pick another file here. This is a file. We have file and folder. This is a file, this is a folder. We want to copy. If you want to copy this by copy and paste, you right click on that file, then you go to copy, that is copy, then you have copied this one, then on this blank area you right click, then you go to paste. So we have this document, this word and this word. This is a copy of this. That's how you copy and paste a file. To copy and paste a folder, you right click on that folder, you go to copy, then on this blank area you right click, then you click on paste. So we now have two folders. This one is the original and this other one is a copy of that. This is the original and this is a copy of this. That's how you copy and paste. Copy, paste. We continue. That's how you copy and paste files and folders. You can copy and paste. That's how you copy it and paste. The other way you can do is to move a file. You can also do it by cut and paste. Cut and paste, you right click on the file or folder you want to move. You select cut from the menu, then you right click on a blank area of the desktop, whereby you select paste from the menu. This is cut and paste. Copy and paste, you copy, then the original is left. While cut and paste, one you cut, the original will no longer be there, but you will have the one that you have pasted. This is how you go about that one. How you cut and paste. For example, for these documents that we have here, if you want to cut and paste a file, for example this file of ours, you right click on it, you click on cut, then this blank area you come and paste it here. Cut and paste. That if you can look here, the one that we cut is no longer there. Once you cut and paste, the original will disappear because you have just cut it. Then if you want to cut and paste a folder, you right click on it, then you click on cut, then on this blank area you paste. You can see the one that was up here is no longer there. We now have the ones that we have pasted. The difference between cut and paste and copy and paste. Copy and paste, the original remains. Cut and paste, it doesn't have the original, it disappears. We continue with our slides. That is moving a file by cut and paste. That's how we did it. Then you have different file types. One, files have different icons and extensions depending on the program in which they are. For example, we have a Microsoft icon. We have Microsoft Excel file, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Publisher, and Microsoft Access file. These are different file types. We have Word, PowerPoint, Outlook, Excel, OneNote, Access, Publisher, InfoPath, SharePoint Workspace, Communicator. These are some of the icons that you can find on the desktop. Windows utility programs. Let us look at other programs that can be found on the window. Number one, we have the calculator. Every computer has got a calculator with that you can use to calculate. To load the calculator, at the bottom left hand of the search, type calculator. Then from the table that appears, click on calculator. And this is how you get the calculator from the computer. From the search button down here, you click, then you type calculator, calculator, calculator. Here we have the calculator. You click on it to open. This is the calculator. This one, calculator. You click, then you have the calculator here. This is a calculator that is in our computer. If you click here, you are going to get different types of calculator. We have a standard calculator, scientific calculator, programmer calculator, date calculator, currency, volume, length. These are types of calculator you can find from there. And that is how you load a calculator. Then you go to how you can load a WordPad. How you can load a WordPad. This is a WordPad. To load a WordPad, you click at the search located at the bottom left hand corner, as I have done to the previous ones. You type the word WordPad. From the table that appears, click on WordPad. And this is how you load a WordPad. Here you click on that one. You type on WordPad. WordPad down here. It's a WordPad. Here you click on this WordPad. By click I mean you click the leftmost button, that is you double click on that. You are going to get the WordPad. Click on that one. This is now a WordPad. Just like Microsoft Word, you can use a WordPad, but it doesn't have other features like a design. You can also use this WordPad to draw. It has got so many other uses. That's a WordPad. We continue. How you can load a paint. How you can load a paint. To load a paint, this one is you can use it to draw using the paint program. At the bottom left hand corner, click on search, type paint, then click on paint at the table that appears at the bottom. This is how you load a paint program. Down here you click at the search button, then you type paint. Is a paint. You click on that paint. With this one you can use to draw. It has a pen. If you pick that pen, you can do that. It also has an eraser. You can put color. You can change the colors that you want to use. This is how you go about it. That is paint. Paint can be used to draw. You can use paint to draw. For example, if you want to draw a house, you pick that shape as a shape. You pick triangle. We have a house there. You pick this one, you put a door. You can put paint, you can color. This one can be that color. This one can be colored this color, then the door can be blue. That's how you use the paint. You can use paint to draw so many things. That's the use of paint. You can use it to draw. We continue with other slides. Paint. And that is how those are the other programs that are found.